My name's Helen Degeling. I'm the manager for Remine Plus at Cobalt Blue. I'm also on the committee for the AusIMM Critical Minerals Conference for 2025. I've been a member of AusIMM since I was an undergrad, so we're talking nearly 30 years, I think. And on top of that, I've been working in the critical minerals space, but in the mining industry more generally for pretty much all of that time. And more recently with the Queensland government in running the critical minerals programs, secondary prospectivity, and looking for innovative ways to support the critical minerals industry in Queensland and more broadly Australia. So it was a natural fit for me to come onto the committee for the 2024 Critical Minerals Conference, and it was such a good time, and I think we made such a great conference that I've agreed to continue that role into 2025. The critical minerals sector continues to be a really important part of the resources industry more broadly. And so it's really important that we continue the conversations that we've had over the last two AusIMM Critical Minerals conferences as we continue to transition towards net zero and grow this part of our industry more broadly. Next year, we'd really like to see anybody who's going to be involved in the critical minerals sector come along to our conference. And that includes geologists, metallurgists, engineers, the people who really are the heart and soul of the critical minerals industry, but then also the academics, the people who are at the front line of research in this space, government representatives who really help set the agenda and the frameworks that we work within, and investors, financiers, the people who are then helping to make those projects happen. So it's important that we have that entire mix of conversations happening within one space. We've been moving the Critical Minerals Conference between cities every year, and now we're bringing it back to Perth for that third conference because there is really such a hive of activity in that region, and it's important that we bring in those jurisdictions. So we will continue to come back to Perth because it's the heart and soul of mining in Australia, whilst every other year we then engage other parts of Australia to continue those conversations more broadly. The thing that sets the AusIMM Critical Minerals Conference apart from other big resources conferences is that focus on the critical minerals sector. And that means that the conversations we have and the networking opportunities really are distilled down into what's important for the unique challenges in a suite of minerals and metals that we haven't had the same focus as more traditional commodities in the past. And so at our Critical Minerals Conference, those conversations won't be diluted by other, bulk commodities, more traditional commodities. We will really get to the heart of the problems and challenges as well as the opportunities that we have in the networking opportunities that we'll be presenting. So I'd like to invite you to come along to the AusIMM Critical Minerals Conference 2025. It'll be on from the 2nd to the 4th of September at the Perth Convention and Exhibition Centre. I'll be there. Come and join me.